Morning, everyone. Hopefully, you're having a great weekend so far. Um, yeah, we're getting into near the more the end towards September now. You see Poppy, a large kitty there, joining us today. I don't think she's made an appearance yet. You've seen Skittles. We've had Bergie a lot. We've seen Steve as well, but now we have Poppy. Hello. Poppy's actually super social. So it's actually surprising that she hasn't joined us yet, but she's a great kitty. Yes. So yeah, hopefully your week's been good weekend. For us, like we're into the flow now, right? That's what it kind of feels like. Definitely Poppy really wants to get in here. Definitely like it's busy, but it's been good. No, not the microphone. She wants to say something. But yeah, like I'm just trying to think. Weather's been absolutely beautiful. Like I'm a fall person. I think I've mentioned that before, so I am kind of excited. It's just recently cooled down a little, and I'm actually really enjoying that. Um, but otherwise, I'm trying to think if there's anything exciting and new. Yeah, nothing I can really think of. Just like, you know, getting into that fall frame of mind. With Thanksgiving coming up, starting to think about that and family engagement and all of that. And you know, for my husband and I, we're the oldest in the family, so we're usually the ones that are hosting everything. So I'm just starting to think around that, what that would look like. But yeah, I love Thanksgiving, so kind of excited about that coming up in a few weeks here as well. So today's deck that this is actually one of my absolute favorite decks, and I enjoyed it the other evening, and just kind of rediscovered it. I hadn't used it in a little while, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Is the Wisdom? Let me see it there. Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. So I've always got really helpful ideas when I pull cards from this deck. I don't know if you can see, but Poppy's like she cozied right up from my lap. We've been doing this in the morning. I've been getting up a little bit earlier and taking a little bit of time for myself in the morning, and she's really getting into that. She really has been enjoying that with me. All right, so we're gonna give the deck a shuffle and just see if there are any messages that are important for all who are here today to receive. And we're open to those messages. All right, let's see here. Give it a good shuffle. I'm just waiting till I kind of feel that inspiration. Okay, there we go. That's going to be our card. Let's pull it and see what we got today. Loyal Heart. Okay, I'm going to show you the picture. I really enjoy the pictures. These two owls with their crowns look like royal owls looking at each other, and they're kind of, I see that kind of heart shape underneath, and even their presence together is kind of forming that heart shape as well. Loyal Heart. All right. Well, I'm very interested in digging into this one a little deeper. So let's take a look here at what the deeper. Okay. So essential meanings for this card is fidelity, loyalty, devotion. Okay. So the message is evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn, commit fully to them. Okay. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. So that is interesting. So I'm getting the idea from this one. What's kind of hitting me is like relationships in your life where you have that deep connection. There's going to be evidence of that coming up, right? So reminders. Sometimes we take those for granted a little bit, but there's going to be opportunities where others can show you that connection, that loyalty, and vice versa. I'm getting that impression. And I really found it interesting, that statement where there is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. So I think we talked about this a little bit before, of like connecting to the like your truth, your inner truth. When you're, another way of kind of putting that is connecting to your heart. Um, and that I find for myself, because my mind gets really busy and wants to take over all the time, is opportunities like this, right? Where we can like take a couple breath, few deep breath, kind of tune out all of the things. There's so many things, right? Put the hand maybe on the heart. I find that really helpful. Bring myself back to that center of my being. And then, asking whatever questions I have or whatever, just tuning in to what's there, right? What's important for me in this moment. So I find that really helpful, and I really appreciated that message. So we've got our, our loyal heart, our, inner self. Reminder, really important reminder to connect to that there's truth and there's importance there for us, right? Moving into every moment. And then also feeling that connection and that loyalty with, from our heart to the hearts of others that are really important to us, right? So I really enjoyed that. It has a relationship message here too. I'm just going to take a quick peek here. So it says your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return, right? So the give and the take with the relationship piece. Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. Okay. So just kind of knowing, for me, that this is just something that came up to me, like when I do connect to that heart center in myself, that's how I can connect, of course, to the heart of others, all those important relationships in my life. But trusting that in that space, like it's all gonna be okay. Like, especially nowadays, right? Like that's a hard thing to remember. It feels a little panicky sometimes out there. Lots going on. But I find just, oh, Berkey's coming to join us. When I am in that space of just like, there is so much more going on here than what I need to like be controlling or dealing with, right? Like the reality is I don't have that control, right? Um, and just kind of trusting like, hey, we got into this place, right? Where here we are. And that what is needs to unfold is going to unfold and it's going to be okay, right? Like whatever that may be. And just trusting that flow. I think we talked about that before, right? Like just reminding myself, like, because I'm a person, as mom and a teacher, I like to like things should be kind of this way, and this is the best way. Of course, I have um, that mindset, those ways, habitual ways of kind of wanting things to be right. So I am. You can relate to that. I'm with you, but we know how. I know how. Um, that can be really tough, right? Because we, like, the truth of it is we don't really have that control, right? And you just have to like, I have to remind myself of that periodically, and like instead of going into that fear panic place, like, oh my gosh, I don't have control, it's like I never really did. It's all okay, right? It's all gonna go the way it should, better than I could even anticipate. So just taking that time to remind ourselves of that every once in a while, it can be really tough, but it does help. And just thinking about it now, I'm like, that's true. I feel the truth of that in my heart, right? Okay. So hopefully that you connected to something in that message. I know for myself, that's so helpful for me to remember moving forward, connecting to my heart, trusting the flow of whatever is there for me. And then being able, once I'm in that space, to have that loyal connection to those important, important people in my life, right? Those important relationships. And I feel the truth of like, if I am not connected though to my center first, I'm gonna have a really hard time, right? Doing that in truth with others. So just remembering that little piece is important for me too. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a really great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week. All right. Take care.